last video I had like quite a bit of white noise from my PC fans, and I tried to fix it for this one. So if there's still anything like audible, then just let me know. For this video I thought of something really cool, I think at least. So I had quite a keyboard, custom keyboard building time a couple years ago, and I did two on my own. So, and I also had a keyboard prior to that, obviously, and I also have a fourth one. So we have 4 keyboards today to compare, and I will type on them, and yeah, you will hopefully listen. Then we can compare which one sounds best. Funny story, I recorded this video like a couple minutes ago, but when I when I hit the spacebar on my connected keyboard, I turned off the recording and restarted it, and I just noticed it like a couple minutes later. So I will try to avoid to press the spacebar on this specific one here. So let me turn around the microphone so you can hear it better. So, what do you think? This one I didn't build myself, I bought it, and I think it's really nice because it's like kind of I don't know if I can show you, it's like kind of flat. I think you can see it, yeah. And I personally always have my like wrists on my table, so keyboards that are very high are not really usable for me that well. So I prefer flatter keyboards. That was like one criteria, and it's supposed to be fairly silent. Obviously with the microphone you still can hear it, but it's like not as clicky as another keyboard I used to use back when I was very young, and I still have it. So let's type another couple words. Alright, I think it sounds really nice, personally. I highly prefer non-clicky keyboards, and honestly, keyboard sounds are like really relaxing, I think. This one sounds great. Also, with a couple other keyboards, I had an issue where I used to do 60% keyboards, so they're compared to one with all the extra buttons and the size, or I think, is it 70? I don't know. But the 60% one I had before that I built myself did not have the F keys up here. And that gave me a bit of a headache sometimes. Also, the problem I always have is with custom keycaps and all that, is that with 60% keyboards and a German keyboard layout, you cannot have the bigger and, is it called bigger and smaller signs? I'll just call them like that. The bigger and smaller signs on the same button. So actually, I personally don't know where they are. Sorry, I generally use the German layout, but I always need to change to an English one when I need to use these two buttons. Keys, I mean. That is really annoying, but it is what it is. Alright. Think we move to the next one. Okay, let me move stuff around real quick. Okay. This one I bought myself. I built myself, I mean. And I picked like really nice keycaps. Wait, let me show you. It looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Like I'm a big Sakura fan, like the tree, and this one looks amazing. I think the keycaps, at least, it's a little bit higher than the other one, but that wasn't like an issue. It was still low enough for me to be comfortable. But I had to, I don't know the word, but the way you put like keyboard switches on the metal plate, you need to do it with some liquid, connect them with some liquid metal. I really don't know the English word for it, but it's not as easy as it looks. So after a while, the liquid metal like had worse connection to the plate, so some keys stopped working properly. And yeah, because I had this issue a couple times and I needed to reopen everything and stuff, I just said, yeah, whatever, let's just buy another keyboard that's professionally manufactured. So, alright, enough talking, let's type a bit. What do you think? This is by far the most like silent keyboard I ever owned. I used the Cherry MX Pink on it, and I even looped them myself and everything, so they're as silent as possible. And I think it, like, you can hear how silent they are. I almost want to say, but yeah, I hope it still gives a like decently loud sound for you to enjoy. But yeah, somehow with this lighting, my hand looks red a bit. Oh no, my nails look a bit red. Whatever, doesn't matter. I really liked using this keyboard, and it even had like some custom keys like on top there. You know, these three, for example, like. Oh, sorry if that was a bit loud. Like kind of custom ones. But yeah, you never really use them anyways. They just look cool. That's it. because like the distances, you're very like used to a certain distance between certain keys, and it's different for every keyboard. So it's really, really hard to type if you get a new one. You will have so many typos, like at least for a couple days. This keyboard feels so nice to type on though. I wish I built it properly. I would use this all the time, I think. Even though it's kinda harder to type because the keycaps by themselves are a lot taller. So there's a higher like effort to reach the keys. At least it feels like that. A little bit at least. And I just noticed I put like some random keys here just to fill it up because I didn't know what keys to put there. So their height is a little different. Wait, I can show you maybe. That does not look correct, does it? But yeah, it is what it is. I never used those buttons anyway, so I don't even know if they had like a functionality attached. Actually, the delete button is up here. It should be swapped. These, but it's whatever. Who needs that? So let's move on to the next keyboard. 1 second. Oh man. I need to get the cable off this one. 1 second, I need to mute, I think. So, alright. This was cannot really see too well because it's not. It has black keycaps, but they used to be like every letter used to be attached with an LED light inside, I think. But yeah, I didn't use this for a while now. It's oh man, it's a bit dusty. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It will do for just comparing keystroke sounds, right? So this one was the first keyboard I ever bought, I think. I had this. No, not the first one. I had like a. That was like really trashy, to be honest. But I had like a keyboard that was comparable to like this format, but it was just a notebook type keyboard. Really, really, really not good. I mean, it felt nice to type, but notebook keyboards are not the best for any like long-term usage. So let's try this out, and this is kind of a clicky one, so be aware. doesn't work anymore, probably. Maybe that was the reason why I got rid of this keyboard. I can't remember, honestly. I used this way too long ago. Could have been like, no, I don't think it was 10 years ago. It would have been 14. I think, well, at least like 7-8 years, surely. Surely. Well, actually, no. No, there can't be. I don't know. I think. I think I built the next keyboard I used after this. I built myself, so it had to be like 2020. I almost want to say. I don't know. But it's not important, anyways. As you heard, it's kind of clicky, and I really like that clicky sounds back in the day. Not as big of a fan these days anymore, but yeah, some people like it. But my mom complained back in the day when I used to like stay up until 1 or 2 a.m. something like that on weekends when I went to school back in the day, and I was awake for like 9 hours. She would sometimes just check if I was asleep, and from the she didn't go directly into my room, but the room before my room. It's weird to explain, but they were connected, and she could hear me from like one room plus one, like inside this room were stairs down to my room, and so the keyboard sound had to travel up all the stairs plus the room, and she still was able to hear me. So it's really loud if you like button spam a lot and stuff, which for gaming is always like a thing. So okay, and as you see, there are also like a notepad is on there as well. So lots of extra buttons. Also macro buttons, which I never used, I think. Completely useless in my opinion. But yeah. Some gaming branded keyboards have them. To be honest, gaming branded keyboards are just a complete scam, but it's fine. People want to spend money on it, so also I can't 10-finger type, and I don't care. Listen, I typed with 2 or 3 fingers per hand for so much in my life. I can almost guarantee that I'm like not that far behind someone that can type with 10 fingers. Alright? Okay, on to the next one. Oh god, where do I put this now? Just put it on the floor, whatever. So, on to the last keyboard. This one I built myself, and yeah, don't look, there's the spacebar missing. And I don't know where the hell I put that spacebar, to be honest. But yeah, I have a long spacebar, but obviously a long spacebar can't fit here, so I need a short one, and it kind of because all the keycaps were like not on the keyboard half an hour ago. This was the first try of me building one myself, so. But the switches are kinda nice sounding. I will let you listen for yourself. So, I don't even know, maybe this is the nicest sounding one even. I really like the switches in combination with the keycaps. And I don't know if it was like that audible, but every key sounds different. If you like one line along the like 1 to 9 keys, for example, every single one of them sounds different from the other. That's really cool, I think. Also feels kind of nice to open on this, but it's, as I said in the beginning, it's very, very, very tall keyboard. Like not flat at all, and that's the main reason why I didn't use it anymore, because you have to like curl your wrist like a lot, and that's, yeah, uncomfortable for longer use, in one sitting at least. Okay, let's type a couple more sentences. Alright, this was the last keyboard. So what do you think? If you have a favorite one, or you think one sounded particularly great, or one sounded particularly bad, please let me know in the comment section. It really helps out. And yeah, over the next couple days I will need to pre-record, because I'll be visiting my family from the 10th of December to basically until New Year. So I need to, since I want to upload regularly, we need to get the uploads going. So yeah, if you want to help me out, throw me a like or a comment. I would really appreciate it. And but also just watching liked it or find it relaxing. But anyways, see you in the next one.